Hey, Neko. Come on. I didn't want to go and catch some music. Yeah, we are gonna be playing some more Tomb Raider. So I hope you're up for that. How are you doing? Now it is. O OBS não é meio zoado pra mostrar coisas. Mas agora tá. Let me see what I can do about. How about now? My voice any better? Any worse? Any different? Do let me know. Do let me know. Do let me know. Do let me know. Do. Bem, em todo caso, só você está aqui por enquanto, então. Ué. Seja bem-vindo. Espero que você aproveite em todo caso. Anunciando aqui nos lugarzinhos que eu vou streamar. So hey, Neko, I haven't seen you or talked to you in quite some time. How are you doing? Black. Well, that's sad, but good thing. You'll have fun today in any case. Hey Gustavo, seja bem-vindo. You're fine despite everything, so we'll have some more Final Fantasy 6 and 14, so you're hyped. How come you're playing Final Fantasy 6 and 14? How do you go about doing that? Also, I was playing some Tomb Raider yesterday, so today I'm doing more of that. Because I had fun with this game. Also, hey Nathan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And all the animals are gone. Now they're here again. And now they are dead. So I was playing some Final Fantasy 14, the MMORPG one. I'm aware. There's appearances in other Final Fantasies. In this case, Phantom Train, Kafka, Triple Triad, and so on. And my voice is still low. Let me look into that. Also, Nathan, you said you thought about doing some stream yourself.
Aha. I think I solved the problem with the voice. Maybe it's a little too loud now, so do let me know. In any case, let me quickly fix that. So, I've played some Final Fantasy 14. It's fun, actually. But I haven't played in a while, especially because it's a paid MMO, so I don't know, I'm not so eager about the whole spending money thing. And Nathan, you were thinking about streaming some stuff yourself, and I think you should actually. It's a nice Saturday. Things are looking pretty fine, so yeah, maybe you should stream some of your stuff as well. Also, I've been meaning to ask, why I don't see you doing not safe for work stuff in your modeling, so why do you use Picarto instead of Twitch? I don't know if you do prefer Picarto or something, but I don't know, I'm curious. Hey, Neko. You're trembling in places you never knew you could tremble. Why is that? And what did you also what did you mean by whoa, more enemies. This place is actually packed with enemies. I don't know why that is. I said I played Final Fantasy 14, and yeah, I did. I had a lot of fun with it. However, I'm not very eager to go back because of the whole it's paid thing. Spending money to be able to actively play a game. I don't know. Despite everything, I'm not. I don't know. I kind of don't want to keep spending money to play it. More money. Nathan said we can do a double stream someday, but you do not think Twitch can do double streams. Yeah, I don't think you can either. Twitch does not allow that. It does allows you to host somebody who is streaming, if you're not streaming yourself, but a double stream, that's not actually possible. There might be some way around that, some kind of, there might be something someone can do, but that would take quite some work to get done, so I don't know. Yeah, depends. And you're neutral to streaming stuff. I mean, if you're streaming just for the fun of being able to stream and do stuff and talk to people, then yeah, whatever program you use is okay. No need to change to Twitch just so you can stream. And King Necroy said that Twitch did not have the creative part, but now you can stream here. And yeah, it still misses something compared to Picaro, but I don't know, the whole Twitch platform, I find it enjoyable. And I found the Midas' Palace. So fun. And like what you said, you like paying it because it gives you full support, but now it's like 40 Brazilian reais, so it's a bit expensive. And yeah, it always was expensive, I find. It was never really, and I don't know, I guess the game itself is good, but I don't know, there were a lot of bots and whatnot in there. It wasn't, I myself personally wasn't very eager to go to it because of all the bots who were littering the chat with market shenanigans or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Besides, I don't know, there are many, like I said, paying money for online game is just not something I'm very eager to do anymore. I do not think it has a matter where you stream as long as the stream works. And yeah, I mean, I also don't like Picardo because it doesn't give the streamer a lot of support. Despite how small it is, it could give streamers more support, but it doesn't seem to want to do that, so that's not really fun. But it's more of a community endeavor. It wants the community to support itself instead of having people be more enthusiastic to help you. Do not stomp on Midas' hands. And yeah, I said yesterday I would, just so I could show people what happens, but I'll find the other golden bar, the other lead bar first, because I have no earthly idea where it might be, so that might take some time. Let's save again, in any case. And what kind of support do I need? And you are loved and people care about you. There is my support. And yeah, I mean, all in all, that's all the support you truly need if you are planning on go streaming. But I don't know, I just feel like Twitch is a larger platform, so there is a lot more people here, and I feel like Twitch has a better performance compared. Whoa! It has a better performance compared to Picaro, so it's better for the viewers. I think there's still more bats in here, maybe. But the Picaro, it doesn't seems all that well for the viewers because it gives them connection issues. They don't get notifications very precisely, or they get way too many notifications when someone goes live. And all in all, I just don't feel like Picaro is just there yet in the whole community part. But anyway, should you turn to Twitch, you can try this platform. And Picaro is best for artists, however now Twitch is also accepting drawings and art, so it's easier since there's Streamlabs to help you and such. I think Streamlabs it's not actually a necessity. And as for you, Nathan, I think it depends. Really, Picaro does work. It is a good platform nonetheless. But if you're planning to stream just art, there's no problem. If you're planning to stream something more than art eventually, then Picaro isn't really the best place. Because for example, I'm streaming art every now and then, almost every day. But once in a while I do want to go and stream. I do want to go and stream some games as well. So yeah, I do think Twitch is better because of that. Also, thank you so very much for following me on Twitch. I thought you were following me here already, but thank you nonetheless. And King Cat is on Twitch, and indeed she is. I don't know if that's like a qualifier or something, because even though she is here on Twitch, well, I don't know, maybe it works best for her. And that's something I was saying, Twitch does support. I feel like it provides more way for the community to support the streamers, whereas Picaro kind of relies on the community supporting itself. So the streamer, he or she has to manually go and keep encouraging the viewers to support them. That's not a bad thing, but you know, it does take some time. So yesterday I came here and there was this whole place that I kind of explored, but I didn't explore this door right here, so I think I need to get this one before I can proceed. It's for shenanigans. Okay. But anyway, Nathan, it's a long-winded discussion that can go on forever on whether if Picaro or Twitch is best. I personally think both are pretty good. I do go with Twitch, however, because, like I said, I plan on streaming games every now and then. And if you are planning to stream games, then definitely Twitch is the way. And the door is closed, so I need to go and flip the switches, reverse them. But yeah, I have seen your streams. You've been doing a lot of 3D modeling, but I haven't seen you do any. Any gaming so far, so I don't know. If you do plan on doing some gaming, then sure, go to Twitch. If you don't, then Yeah, just in short, if you plan on doing some gaming in the future, then you probably go. You are needs a model right now. What do you mean? Whoops. Okay. This is gonna be a challenging one to do this place right here, so let's see how this goes. You need models right now, the mechanics and animations you finish right now. You create content and design. Yeah, like I was saying, since you do way more creative stuff than actual gameplay, perhaps Twitch is like not your cup of coffee. I wonder if these flames are timed or something. I think they are actually, because I do remember the anniversary being on a timer or rotating platforms or something. So I'm just gonna wait here for a hot minute until I can proceed without burning myself. You can take every model you make and put it in your game. It will be playable, so you need your own model and your own design to make game content. And yeah. I mean, theoretically they do say that you... Twitch, it does say that the creative part at first was only for people that do create content for video games, but so yeah, maybe it is also a good platform for you to promote your video game in the future, because you'll be wanting people to play it. But I don't think this flame is gonna go anytime soon. I think I can get up here without... Yeah, that does hurt me. So let's try another way. By another way I mean going around. To see what's up. Because I think these things are... Like I said, I think they are timed. Okay, you tried Twitch. And sure thing. I do hope you actually enjoy streaming there on Twitch. Let's save and try this again. You can't change the name of channel. I think you can actually. I don't know how, but I think you can. But I think you can only get one channel name change. Either that, or they do, or you need to contact Twitch support or something. But I do think they do allow you to change your name. Okay, this didn't work. Let's try this again. But anyway, how are you? Do tell me a little more about your process. You said you use ZBrush for the whole modeling, but you also said you use Blender. I did try and learn Blender a while ago. I had some fun with it, but Blender is kinda hard. I was wondering about that. Actually, it isn't actually hard, but Blender does have the problem that it isn't actually a great program for sculpting. You use ZBrush for everything and Blender for texture planning. And some Photoshop too. But doesn't ZBrush also already has a thing for doing the textures? I thought it had. In fact, I actually do remember there being a whole thing about how ZBrush can you can paint on your models, like kind of in real time. You don't need to go and do the whole wrapping thing with textures like you need to do with Blender. Blender is easy, but you need to give time to adapt yourself to it. Yeah, I did find that. I did actually enjoy using Blender. Problem is, I'm not a super fan of modeling the way Blender wants you to model it, because it kind of requires you to what was the word? Blender kind of requires you to go and really fiddle with the way the whole mesh is made. Whereas in ZBrush you can simply go and sculpt anything you like, and there are some changes here and there that you can do. So yeah, having to think about modeling your characters, like first I'm gonna do a square, and then I'm gonna extrude this or that part until you begin to get to the model you want. It's not super fun. I don't find, at least. And yeah, you're a beginner in Blender yourself. Yes, and yes, the brush has this function, but in Blender it goes quicker and gives you more control for process. I wouldn't know, but I just wanted to show this animation that they did for Lara, because I think this is the only animation the whole game about. In the whole game, this is the only animation that they go and show Lara dying. This and some enemies, if I'm not mistaken. Some enemies also have an animation where they do grab Lara and throw her around or do whatever. I think the T-Rex in the beginning, he also had an animation where he bites Lara and grabs her with his mouth, but I'm not so sure. Also, hey, Avoided Cat, welcome to the stream. How are you today? The modeling is super fun, much freedom. Modeling, you mean modeling in ZBrush or modeling in Blender, Nathan? Also, hey Chandler, some more Polygonal Spelunking today, indeed. Time to meme it up. And sure thing, I mean, I'm always up for the memes, but this time I'll leave the memes to you. Like I said, I'm not so well versed on them. You're tired, your back hurts a little. That's a shame to hear, but I hope you do get some rest and eventually your back gets better. Avoided Cat. If not, we'll be here and we'll do our collective best to make sure you do improve. So, cheers for that. Yeah, in ZBrush. And Chandler, you are a self-certified meme lord. Oh, that's great. We all need a memolarity every now and then. I don't remember how this works. I think these two will do it. Okay, and thanks. You're welcome. I mean, I'm kind of having a very slow day here, so I might say something weird every now and then. So if I do say something weird, please don't pay too much mind to it. I think this is the way I had to go. Maybe? Yes, this is the way. Also, Chandler, I don't know if you read the messages I've sent you on Discord, but I did get around talking to people I know, and I did find 2 people who may be able to help you with the whole learning Spanish thing. So do let me know when you're free, and I'll send you their contacts. Hopefully that ought to help you. And I think this is the end of this part of the level. So let's see how this goes. Let's do some more saving. Because there's always a little more saving that can be done in this game. Whoops. Yeah, I'm done. I ended the Palace Meadows with 42 kills, 11 pickups, 1 out of 3 secrets, and I took 1 hour. Most of this 1 hour was yesterday when I was playing. So now I'm in the cistern, whatever that is. And let's see. What crazy things we have here going on. I think this is a pushable block, so let's get to it. Oh no, you haven't been on Discord yet. You're currently eating breakfast, and we'll let you know on Discord when you're available. Sure thing. I don't know which Spanish you're planning on learning, but these 2 people I have found, they are from Europe, so they speak European Spanish, so I hope that's okay. If it isn't okay, then you know, there might be non-European people I can find that also speak Spanish, but that might take a while to get you. And also, Nathan, you did say yesterday that you use ZBrush Core. You did actually go and buy it, right? Because I've been thinking about getting it myself, but I looked it up, and ZBrush Core, it's kind of pretty expensive, even for just a base program. So I don't know, I was kind of not so sure about getting it anymore. Perfect European Spanish is what you want to get better in. Yeah, I don't know if there's like differences in like dialects or anything in European Spanish. There probably is, but I don't know. Oops, more rats. I think you probably have a good time in there. And you didn't go and change your name for Weirbus. Okay, I'll try and keep that in mind. Also, would you rather me call you Weirbus or Nathan? Because if you'd rather me call you Weirbus, I'll try and keep that in mind. Also, actually, this is the level I did remember on Anniversary, with the canals and the such, which was much darker in the Anniversary version, darker and greener. So I think they kind of mimicked the whole feeling pretty well. Let's get to it. As soon as I can kill the crap dudes, or the rats, or whatever is in here. Nathan, what I meant is, would you rather me call you Nathan or Werbus? I don't know which one you'd rather. Chandler. There is a change in dialect, but it's small. Kind of like the difference between American, British, Australian accents. Aside from that, European Spanish, and it's not far from Latin America. And I don't know, I think it might be... Oops. I did miss a jump. And whatever I want to name it. Oh, okay. Yeah. If I do remember, I'll try and keep calling you Werbus, but probably or Nathan. I don't know. From now on, I'll call you both, whichever one I remember at the time. So I hope you don't mind. Also, thank you for following me on Twitch. Did you go and create a new channel, or did you manage to change the channel name? Because I don't think you can follow a channel twice with the same account, so I was wondering about that. But no worries. In any case, in this level here, I have no earthly idea what I'm supposed to do. On the previous level, I was supposed to go and... On the previous level, I was supposed to go and get the golden bars, as you guys could see, and now I don't know. Well, in general, I need to advance, so there's a few doors over there. So I think I should open them. Now you created a new account. And sure thing, I mean, it's not like they gave you much of a choice anyway, right? Okay. So, where do I use this key? I think I go over there. That's where I came from, kind of. Eventually I'll try and get down there with the water, but I think my objective right now is to reach that middle part over there. To get up there and follow with the rest of the level. But right now I'm not so sure how I go about doing that. So let's find out. And it works, you said. And I'm glad it does. There's something over here. Is this a secret room? Or just the place where the crocodiles go to when I'm not in the water? I think they go there to hide from me. That's why I can keep sniping them like this. Because they're damn right that if I can, I will. And graceful dive, lol. Graceful as fuck dive. Yeah, actually, for whatever reason, they did implement a dive button in Tomb Raider. You can't simply go and jump into the water, but you can also go and do the dive. The idea is that if you jump into the water, you kind of lose momentum. As Lara, she readjusts herself and it has to... as she readjusts herself to go down. If you do dive though, you can already keep going down. I mean, there is barely any difference really. But if you are speedrunning the game, or if you wanna look cool, then sure thing. Diving is the way to go and entering water. Although, like I said, this game has fall damage. And if you do dive, your fall damage is severely increased. So the shortest of falls can kill you. And that is never a good thing. I think I might have to get up there now. So let's try and do that. So, how are you guys doing today? I don't know who is there actually, but I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. If you do have anything to say. Oh, there's PR again. And he's gone. Thank you. Douglas, do I use the Twitch app? I don't actually. Do you mean for streaming or for watching streams? Because for watching streams, I do use the I do use the browser. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to get in here yet. Oh well, let's try and find my way out quickly. There is no way out, so let's find another way. For watching stuff on Twitch, I do use the... Oh, come on, leave me alone. For watching, I use the browser because I kept hearing that the Twitch application, it has a lot of problems with reading text, with the chat, I mean. And that's one of the main reasons for watching someone, I think, that is chatting with them. So if the chat doesn't work, it's not so fun. And doing okay today, doing the same things you did yesterday, today. So you're still working on your project, I take it. Also, I hope that that drawing I did helped you in some way with your project. I don't think I can go up, so I have to go down. Except I shouldn't have died. So let's try this again. Do I use OBS for recording? Yes. OBS is a very flexible program. You can set it up in a number of ways. Something happened. That's interesting. In OBS you can set up overlays, you can set up the alerts and all this other stuff that people keep using. So I find it very good. And like I was saying yesterday, I think there are other programs as well. There is there is XSplit, and there is another you guys mentioned, but I don't know about them. XSplit is paid. I think the other one is paid as well, but it's not super fun. It does basically the same thing that OBS does. Also, I don't know how I'm sounding. I think my voice might be a little too loud. So if it is, you guys, please let me know. And yeah, I did find more secrets. Apparently also, oops, I did lose a lot of health in this fall. That's not good. That's no good at all. Let's try and recover that. Also, yesterday I was watching, after this stream was done, voice is perfect, and great then. I worried for nothing. Yesterday, after I was done streaming, I did go to see how this whole streaming thing goes, and I did find that there was another person, other 2 or 3 persons streaming Tomb Raider, the same one, and it was actually pretty nice to see more people playing this game. However, damn it. Let's try this again. However, they were in the same part as I was yesterday, the Midas Palace, and this person, they had the shotgun already. So apparently, I needed to get the shotguns in another level, in a place I probably didn't go to, so I missed it. And I don't think I can get it again, so I'll probably will be forced to spend the rest of the game without the shotgun. Because I was a very silly boy and didn't get the shotgun when I was supposed to have gotten it. And that is also interesting to know. I can miss crucial, well, not crucial items, but I can miss these kinds of things because now I'll try and pay more attention and try to explore a little bit more and get the next weapons. Because I'm picking a lot of shotgun ammunition, and it's kind of sad to know that I'm picking ammunition for a weapon I'll never get. But anyway. Also, Nathan, what did you use to stream on Picaro? Were you using OBS as well, or did you use something else? Because all you have to go and do, I think, is on a key. Hadn't I got this key? Or did I die and got it again? I think you can go and set up Picaro. I think you can go and set up OBS for Twitch the same way you can go and set up OBS for Picaro. All you have to do is go to the... I don't remember which tab it was, but there is a tab that allows you to change the... where you are streaming to. The site and whatever. And there you just change it to... instead of Picaro, you change it to Twitch. And there you go. So that's where I fell before and I died. And this is another place that goes to the main room, I think. Feels like the main room. So let's save again. And there is nothing here. So apparently this place only existed that so I could die. In case I fell down from up there. And there we go. So now this place is filled up with water, I can come here. But I think there's more to it because there's a key down there I need to get. So let's keep exploring. And discovering secrets. And I have 2 rusty keys. None of them is the right key. So this isn't the place yet. So what else is here? There's nothing here so far as I found. Actually there is. I was a silly boy and didn't look properly. Let's look properly. I can go in here. And inside this damp place there is... I said damp but I mean dank. There is this whole room full of stuff. Let's figure it out. Yeah, as it happens, I'm a silly boy. Oh, come on, game. Let me do the thing. These rats keep showing up and it's really annoying because I think this game has some weird mechanic to make enemies and whatnot spawn in a place you just were. Especially when the camera is not looking. So enemies in this game, they come up from literally anywhere, at any time. And that is very annoying. So I think I have to go back, turn back the lever to take out the water and do this whole thing again. Come here, explore the things, see the places and all that. So I hope you guys are up for that, because this will take a while. The hardest of minutes. Either word works really well here. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there is a thingy place here. Another rat. And would you look at that? I did find the shotgun after all, I think. Your body is ready. I'm glad it is. Because now I have a shotgun. And now that I have a shotgun, I can do a lot of damage to these little guys. Although I won't, because I only have so much ammunition. And I'd rather not go spending all of it. But hooray, I have it. So that's good. Okay, this game doesn't have the keyboard shortcuts for the weapons, so I have to go into the menus and manually change the weapons. So that's fun. What does this does? Also, Chandler, what is your body ready for? Now I'm curious. I'm really curious just to know. What did I miss? Oh, look! A door open. So I didn't need to do the thing at all. I have a rusty key and a silver key, so guess where the silver key goes? I'm betting it goes here. Aha! So, whoa, a door, a keypad for a door,
No.
and then another keypad for another locked door. So that's fun. Okay, so now I don't know what to do. But then again, there's those locked doors all the way there in the right. Possibly I should use my keys on them. So long as no more Narf boys show up. Which ruin my day. Because they do have that quality, they are kind of day ruiners, and that's never fun. Also, Chandler, you do say that your body is ready for our water adventure. You mentioned changing the water level or something. And I did, but I think I don't need to do that anymore. I thought I had to because I'm a silly boy, like I said. And I don't know what's up. So let's get into this place and see what's up in here. And there we have it, more monkey boys. So I'm getting really annoyed by these monkey boys because last level I think I killed like 30 of them. But they don't ever stop coming. So that's no fun. And then again, I don't know if they do stop coming or if they keep respawning or what the hell's up with them. But I do know I killed a shitload of them. It was annoying. Definitely was very annoying. And I do agree with you, Chandler. Lara is the best girl. The girl. Fuck you. You little piece of shit. There, could you just go and really just fuck off. Pierre. Cause seriously, this guy is annoying. He's been annoying me for so long now. Also, hey Yuki, welcome to the stream. Retro time. I am actually playing the classical Tomb Raider. I thought about doing the whole game series. And I decided to go and start with the first, and then play my way up until we reach the newest Tomb Raider. And eventually get to finish Rise of the Tomb Raider before the newest one is released, which hopefully will be released this year. They've been leaking informations and talking about it a lot, so hopefully it'll happen this year, and I'm pretty excited. Kind of worried as well, but excited nonetheless. So again, I don't know if any of you are very big Tomb Raider fans. I do know a lot of people did catch a lot of Tomb Raider in their days. But people did play Tomb Raider mostly because there were very little games back then. And Tomb Raider was just one of them. So I need to go down and not die, and then deal with that Narf boy. So let's do it. I think that's what I have to do. Wasn't that the new one where the web started trolling about the cover on her neck? And I don't know, maybe they did. They possibly did, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Where's the knife boy? There's the knife boy. Ow. Let's deal with you. Real quick. Done. That was easy. So long as you keep jumping and spasming on the air, the enemies can't really get you. These melee enemies. So that's okay. But yeah, Yuki, I don't know. There probably was some people trolling and doing all this stuff about it, but I personally didn't see any of it. It probably happened. And you never played Tomb Raider, to be honest. Yeah, the classical games, they are very old, so it's understandable that most people wouldn't have played them. This is Tomb Raider I'm playing here. It was released in 1996 for the PlayStation 1. Well, I would say the PC, but it was released for computers as well. But 1996 computers were running DOS apparently. A lot of them were running DOS actually, and I think it was also released for either Sega Saturn or the Dreamcast. I don't know which one. But since I think Dreamcast feels more recent, so I think it probably was released for the Sega Saturn. Although I also feel like only the first 2 or 3 games were released to it before it bankrupted and stopped being a thing. And this is the room I was before. But that's good to know. If I need to do stuff in there I can go back. For whatever reason. Let's save. Once again. I know you should not forget, I'm 28. So it was your time too. And yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that you're too young or to have played it. I'm saying that this game wasn't really big for some people, even back then. I do know that me and my friends, we all grew up playing PlayStation 1 games, and none of them actually played Tomb Raider. Because, I don't know, I guess they like to play the other games more. This game came around at the same time as Crash Bandicoot, I think. The whole Pro Evolution Soccer was becoming a thing. Also, I think either the couple first or the first GTA game, those top-down old as hell ones, they were starting to become a thing as well, so there were a lot of games coming out. Yuki said, really, wasn't it one of the first good games on the PS1 and PC? I think the PS1 had lots of good games before shit. It had a lot of good games before Tomb Raider. I know it had Castlevania Symphony of the Night, a lot of fighting games as well. It had many good games, especially the Final Fantasy games. But possibly Tomb Raider was one of the first 3D games to come out. This landing always takes a lot of health away. Wonder if this is the best way to do it. Chandler said, does that mean I've played the Spyro games? And I did. Actually, my friends also played. One of my friends at least, he was super into Spyro. He played the first I think Spyro was kind of a series back then, and he played all of the games. Like, I don't remember which ones there was, but he played the whole series. The whole PS1 era series, at least. Because I think Spyro kind of died when it came to the PS2. So I need to get this key, but now I don't know how. In fact, I don't even remember what I was doing in the other rooms. So that's fun. And this rat, I think he's kind of traumatized. So that's fun to know. The original trilogy was so fun. Spyro 1 was hard as fuck though. And yeah, I do remember the Spyro games being really hard. I don't remember how nor why they were hard, but I do remember they being really complicated. Although a lot of these PlayStation 1 era games, they were kind of made for children. Like Spyro was for children, Crash Bandicoot was for children as well, the Mario games as well. There were a lot of children catered games back then. And Tomb Raider was a very much more adult game. So a lot of people back then were not playing it. Children back then were also not playing Resident Evil, the first 2 or 3 games, I think, because of how mature they were. I do remember I had Resident Evil 1 for the PS1, but I never got to play it because it was so very scary. At least at the time it was. Also, I don't think I got to press this lever. What does it do? What does it do? I don't know. Okay. Spyro died like Crash Bandicoot. Both had 3 game contracts with their publishers, and after that, their respective game studios have to give up the rights. And yeah, I think the Spyro took a very crazy direction, because I do remember Spyro having some not so good and not so well polished games for the PS2 as well, and some mobile devices like the DS, I think, or was it the PSP? Spyro had games on the GameCube. Those were horrific. And I wouldn't know, I never played it, I never had a GameCube. But I don't doubt. But anyway, I do remember though, that after a while Spyro did get some games on the... I don't even know which console it was. I think the PS3 perhaps? I don't even remember the name, but I do know it was that Spyro game in which you could buy miniatures and you put them into a platform thing that you would buy with the game, and it would read sort of a QR code or NFC thing with the miniature, and it would unlock something in the game, I think characters or whatever. And I think that Nintendo took the idea from Spyro and made the... what's his face? The amiibos for Nintendo and everything else. For the Nintendo everything else. Also, once again, I suffered another chat disconnection. Sorry if I missed anything you guys said. I'm really lost. But anyway, I think I really don't remember, but I think it was Spyro something Landers or whatever. And it was a pretty okay-ish game. I think actually I got a key. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, there's another door there. Another door at which to use my keys. There's a door down here at which to use my key as well. But these Spyro games, I think that they are what made Nintendo go and do the amiibos. However, for reasons, Nintendo actually got big on the amiibos and Spyro, whatever landers, crashers. It kind of it kind of died out. I'm really confused now. Aha. There we go, I found the key. Probably, hopefully there is a lever here, or the door opens automatically. That's good as well. Now we get away. The game studio behind Skylanders, you believe it was Disney, somehow purchased licensing right for so many IPs. Yeah, now that you do say so, I think Spyro it got an animated series, and I think that's what became of Spyro. It stopped being a game series and became an animated series. Whoa, come on. Okay, so I got a key, but it wasn't the right key. That's sad. I think there was something on the other door I probably missed, so let's go back there. I don't remember though, so sorry about that. Animated series, that's the first you heard about it. You're gonna have to look it up later. And yeah, I think it does. I do remember a while ago some people were talking about what was it? Crash Bandicoot. He made an appearance in an animated series for like one episode, and it was the animated series. Fuck me. I do remember the animated series being Spyro. So yeah, I don't know. Somehow, for some reason, that became a thing. And also Sonic Boom also became an animated series. So that's really weird, in a way. I don't know what's up with them. But they're doing crazy shenanigan stuffs. There's something down there. I think that's the key I need to get. So that's what I was missing before. Shit. Okay, so that's not a thing I can do as well. Let's try this again. Ow. Okay, so let's try and figure out another way of doing this. You never got into Sonic. He and his franchise annoys you. You understand why so many people love him, though. I don't know, sorry I'm dying so much. I think I should get there, but I'm not so sure how. But this is gonna take some broken axe. I do remember that when I was very little, I was very big on Sonic. But yeah, I agree. Nowadays I'm not super into Sonic as well. I don't know why that is or what happened. That's crazy. Her falling to her death is hilarious. And yeah, actually the fun thing is when you dive somewhere and you misjudge the height and you break your neck literally because you do the dive and you miss it. So it's also very fun to do that. But okay, let's see. How can I get to this bananigan thing? There isn't much I can do here. Hey, Werbus. It working was setting. you were setting all the settings for Twitch streaming. Congratulations. Is it working fine now? Are you gonna start streaming on Twitch as well? Because that's awesome. Okay, so I don't know if this is the right spot, but I think I might have a better chance of landing the jump from here rather than from the other platform. Or not. This game has kind of a weird jumping mechanic because you can turn Lara mid-air. So as she's jumping and going forward, you can turn. And if you do that, you can get into some places in the other games. And I do think a lot of people who do speedrun these games, they do that. The problem is that low ceiling, it kind of stops me. So yeah, it'll take me some time to figure this one out, so in the meantime, why don't you guys, you amazing boys and girls, tell me how you're doing? And what are your plans for this weekend? I did heard. Okay, so maybe a couple, 1 or 2 steps back will do. I did hear that this weekend some people are having a bowling competition here. Damn it. So that's fun for them, but bowling is weird. The jumping in this game looks like it feels very heavy and inflexible. I hope to finish that freaking sketch and get other things done. So, what else do you need to do with that sketch to get it done? I mean, you did say you were... Blah. You did say you were doing it for a character, but when sketching characters for design and modeling and all that, isn't it better to draw the characters doing that classical T pose or something? I feel like that would... I feel like that would do better. Like it would make the figuring out the modeling easier. Okay, so there's definitely something I'm missing here. There has to be. Okay, so the biggest problem is I can run, grab that ledge up here, but if I let go, Lara defaults to her I'm dying, I'm falling to my death animation, rather than her I'm falling but I can still grab something animation. Because the fall is too high. So maybe what I could do is try running shenanigan. But that didn't work. You like to finish illustrations first to solidify the design, and then from there you will create reference sheets once his final design is set in stone. Yeah, that does sound like a plausible way to work on character design. I wouldn't know really, because even though I do a lot of drawings and I create a lot of characters, I never really go doing references for them. I just sort of start drawing, and whatever I end up with is the character. So that way works for me. There has to be a more professional way of dealing with it, though. Aha! Got it. And this wasn't all I expected. It was just ammunition, or is it the weapon? Aha, I have the magnums now. That's fun. So I thought this was gonna be the key, or my way out of this awful place, but apparently it's just more means for me to kill the people I was killing more or less easily before, so that's fun. You're gonna start doing commissions because you feel that you can get some money through it. And yeah, I agree, you can. Especially depending on how you do or how you go about doing commissions. If you do have the discipline to try and do, like, well, the discipline and the time to go and do 1 or 2 commissions per week, then you can get a lot of money really fast as well. Let's save again and let's keep going. Also, hey Sam, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. I mean, you just came in, so probably not. But I do hope you do enjoy your time here with me and all these other delightful boys and girls. So yeah, I don't really know what this whole place was for in the end. Well, let's see. Let's try to figure this one out. There is nothing here, so this is not the place I need to go and need to be. Down here there's nothing as well, just Narf boys I kind of ended. There might be a key somewhere, maybe I let it. I didn't pay too much attention, I missed it. Because the keys in these games are kind of very broken sprites, so it's easy to miss them, unfortunately. Sam, you said you lost yesterday's streams because your internet was bad. And I'm sorry to hear that. Like always, they are recording, so you can go back and rewatch the streams, but I do hope your internet is looking better today. Cause, like I said, it's fun to have you here. I do, yeah. It's fun to have you here, so I'm glad to see that you took the time today to come and watch the stream. Let's see, what can I do here now? So the problem is this platform. I feel like the way to getting here saps a lot of my health because of the fall damage I take. It doesn't get me anywhere other than that small door that also takes me nowhere. So I'm kind of really feeling like I missed something in this room. And this is not fun. I mean, the game itself is fun, but it's not fun for you guys to watch me go back and forth between rooms I have already been to, just because I can't find the thing I need to find. Whoa! I almost got impaled. That is not fun. As you know, canonically, Lara still doesn't get her piercing. She will only get her piercings once we get to the new Tomb Raiders. So it doesn't happen now. Okay, I feel like this room here has that key, and I need to drain the water to get that key, to get that door open and get the key. However, I don't remember where I have to go to drain the water. I think it was all the way back in that other first room I have been to, which is sort of here, I think. So let's do this again. Let's do this whole thing. I hope you guys don't mind. Yep, up we go. I kept wondering though. The second Tomb Raider, at the end of the levels, it shows how much ground you've covered running around. I keep wondering, like, Lara must do a shitload of exercises through this whole Polygonal Spelunking she does. I wonder. Like, if that's her training regimen, or... Yes, this is the water thingy. Okay, so let's go back there. And... I have to be extra careful because... Shit. Many of the jumps now will kill me if I miss them, so... That's not good. Yeah, I think I actually had to do this whole thing because... Whoop. Because I got... Whoa, there's a knife boy there. A very big nerf boy, actually. So I had to go to that room to open the door and go back. And so now I can access it from down here. Although I think I can also access it from up there, so... It's not like I did a whole lot. Also, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm very lost, so... This will take some time. If you did what she does, you would die after the first jump. Yeah, I know, right? Like, she's in impossible shape. It's really impossible for... I feel like it's really impossible for any living person to run as much as she does, and do all this sort of crazy shenanigans, and shoot at people and things all the time, and then still be breathing by the end of the day. So this is a very unrealistic game altogether. But I do enjoy the shit out of it. Samu, you're asking if I am going to do anything to celebrate Valentine's. And if I am, when I am going to do it. On February, which is the American tradition, the American day for Valentine's, or if I'm gonna be doing it on June. I think it's June, our Valentine's Day. And I don't know, I didn't really get to think about it. There's ammunition here, that's functional. Let's get it. I don't know really, I don't think I will be doing anything for Valentine's. I don't think I actually did the last few years, so... It's not... Also... I think apparently some dreams were dropped, whatever that means, but possibly means that I didn't get what some of you guys said. But like we were saying, I don't think I will be doing anything for Valentine's Day, so is this the room I wanted to be in? I don't remember. But let's save just in case. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing anything so far. Maybe buying a gift, but that's not actually doing something. And why not? Why not both? Because I don't know. Normally you do find the things you wanna find when the date is being celebrated in your country. So if I went to try and buy something right now, I would probably not find anything. And no, this is not the place I wanna be in. Let's go back. And try the other door. And behind door number 3, you have a new car. There we go. Also, burning Chandler. Shit. I did a dying. I went and did goof. I should not have gone and done the goof. Okay, so I'm not supposed to go to that place. Or rather, I can't go to that place. So let me do some thinking. Chandler, you ask why, you wonder actually why Valentine is celebrated in different days. I don't know about United States. I think it has more to do with the personality that is Saint Valentine or whoever. But here in Brazil, I feel like it's celebrated on the day it is celebrated. I think it was down here. Here in Brazil, I think it's celebrated the day it is because June is by default when winter starts here, and it gets just really cold on winter. And we have, it was kind of a old celebration, but we have the June party or something. It's basically kind of a celebration of hey, the year is over, winter is here, we do have enough food to last the winter, so let's celebrate, let's do some party. Invite all the cute boys and girls and let's celebrate with all this shitload of food we have. So it's a common celebration to like light up a big bonfire. I can't get in here. Shit. We can't. We light up a big bonfire. We do celebrate with some harvest of the season, like pumpkin, corn, and other stuff that grows in fall. And since that's like the day of the year where people are really close together for warmth and because of the whole partying thing, I feel like the Valentine's Day in Brazil gets celebrated during that time because of all that. The whole let's get together aspect of Valentine's. So I'm still very bamboozled about where do I have to go next. Because I haven't the faintest idea, so let's keep exploring. Going through the same places I have already been. Until we figure this whole shenanigan out. Samuel said that in the end it's up to you. And yeah, I mean, like it or not, it is, but I don't know, it kind of feels weird to celebrate something when nobody else is. Besides, I'm not too much of a... I don't celebrate a lot of stuff, so... I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is... I don't pay much attention to it. And in the end, it doesn't bother me as well. Okay, so we're back here. This is the room I need to be in to get this door open and get the key and finally be able to finish this level. However, I can't get in this room when the water is low, unless there is another entrance or exit somewhere. One which I don't know, and I think it might be here-ish. It's not here-ish. Actually it is here. But can I access this room from another place? Ah. Okay, so I need to lower the water, get in this room, that's so I can go all the way around and get into that room when the water is low. So let's see if I have a save where I'm near the... I think here does it. Let's go and do the shenanigans. And very carefully now, because I don't wanna break my neck yet again, because I've done that quite a lot lately. Shit. Let's reload the game once again. Valentine's equals singles awareness day. You cry every time. I don't know. Have you never been in a relationship, Chandler? Because I know, now that I think about it, I don't know that about you, and I'm curious. If you would like to talk about it, of course. If you don't, then sure thing. Shit. Let's do this again. Samuel says that you and your best friend celebrate Valentine's Day together due to the fact that we are in the same situation, that is, not being in a relationship, I guess. And no, you haven't, not in a legit one anyways, and what does that mean? Not being in a legit situation. And you do know people that does that. It's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, whatever you can do with friends is better. Especially being alone. Being alone with friends feels like a good thing to do. Despite how weird it might sound. And there we go. So, what do you guys feel about this whole Tomb Raider shenanigans I have going on? Are you guys actually up to seeing Tomb Raider 2 after I'm done with this one? Because Tomb Raider 2 is gonna be more of the same. It's gonna be more boxy Lara, exploring more boxy places and doing boxy things. I am actually looking forward to it, but I don't know if you guys would enjoy that. you had a girlfriend for a month when you was a sophomore in high school. I don't know what sophomore, which year sophomore was again. I think it was third year. You asked her to be your girlfriend due to peer pressure. We never went on a date or hung out because you were too far and didn't want to. Huh. You didn't feel anything for her because she was gay as fuck. And you didn't accept the fact about yourself in that time. And see, now I can get into this room. Ta-da! There's a rat here. But yeah, I also I also did that when I was in high school as well. I also didn't really. I wasn't very accepting of myself, so I asked a girl out, but she actually just told no, that she didn't want anything to do with me. So yeah, in the end I didn't feel forced to go and do anything. Like I didn't going out or anything. And jump there. And sophomore is the 10th grade, and I think that's second year of high school. If I'm right. And they make many difficult to set mechanics and functions, and it still looks not as awful as other old games. Is there something here? I feel like there might be something here. There's not anything here. But this was a waste of time. But I did get the key, so that's good. And I'm in the room I need to be in to turn up the water again, kind of. Actually, no, I need to go all the way back. Back and around. And guess who's back? Hey, PR. You're here again to be an incredible, huge cunt. Because if you are, then you could just fuck off. Please. There you go. Thank you. Now let's go out. Yes, it's second year of high school in most states. What does that mean? Not every state in the United States follow the same years and whatnot for high school. And now let me just think for a moment. I need to go back there, turn up the water, that's so I can get all the way up there. Do the thing, flip the switch, complete the level, have fun. I think, at least. I did get a golden key, I don't know what it is for, possibly it's for a part after this one? After those locked doors up there? But I am happy. I did get the shotgun and the magnums, which I thought I was not gonna be able to get anymore, so that's good. I'll be able to do good when I get to the possible boss fights that I'll be having later in this game. With very, very hard, strong enemies, I think. Let's save again, because progress is being made. In many many states or even different school districts within the same states have 3 years of high school instead of 4. In your school, Sam, it's like that. And you hear that worldwide 3 years of school is more common, and yes, in here we only have 3 years of high school, for whatever reason. However, I do remember hearing people talking about adding another year in middle school. So effectively that would make school have another year in general. It just wouldn't be in high school, it would be in middle school. Although here we don't have the distinction between middle school and elementary school, it's pretty much the same thing. And the keyhole, for whatever reason, is up there, instead of being down there. So who knows what's up with this. It was just that so they could give me one last jump scare. The angry monkey boy. Because reasons, right? And you used to study in a school that only had 2 years of high school. That's poopy scary. And my favorite ice cream, you ask. I think my favorite ice cream is probably strawberry or passion fruit. Although passion fruit is like super hard to find, depending on where you go. But I also do like coconut. Those very uncommon fruity flavors. Let me snipe you, please. Where is your friend? I wanna kill your friend as well. Where did you guys run? Don't hide. I'm the best girl. I'm here to spelunk. Whoop, there you are. And now you're dead. And now I'm in a giant room. To play chess, I guess. To be honest, you didn't really know because you was too young at the time, so you still don't know. Oop. That's actually a trap floor. So that's fun. And Sam said there was a lot of bullies in that school. That sounds fun. So eventually you did change to another school. How was that? Do you like your new school better? Or is it pretty much still the same thing? Just in another place? Oops, I wasn't supposed to have done this. I'm not. I do not want to be down here. Let me get back up here. So I can deal with this greeny boy situation. Which will take a moment, because, like, once again, they love to go and hide. Which only make things take a whole lot longer to complete. But this is done, finally. And Chandler, you moved quite a bit growing up, due to your dad being in the Air Force, while you were growing up. So I guess you've been pretty much all over the place. How was that? I for one am trapped now. That is never good. But I don't even know what to say because I'm bamboozled. They don't want me to get out. Possibly I have to find another box to pull all the way into this room. Then I can get out. But yeah, having to move sounds kind of not that great a time, but also being able to know different places does sounds not necessarily nice, but does sounds interesting. So I do wonder about that. Samuel said that the new one is much better. That's where you met most of your current friends, and that's good to hear. Glad you are having fun in your new school. And also, you're moving to your new house today. That's also nice. I hope you do have fun there, setting up things and furniture and all that. Cause that doesn't sound fun at all, but I do hope you enjoy it. Not as many as others, but you have lived in many states like Arkansas, North Dakota, Georgia, Texas, etc. And the only place you've lived that was out of the country was when you moved to Japan. That sounds exotic. How was it over there? And actually, when did you go? Because I feel like you might have been. You said growing up, so I feel like you've been there somewhere around 10 years ago or so. Also, I found a med pack and there's a little thing all the way here. Whatever this is. What these are. These are actually ammunition. Oh, that's fun. Also, the game says that this new gun I have got are magnums. But I do wonder about them. Because, like I said, despite this game being super old, it had a lot of hidden mechanics, like your position to the enemy determines how much damage you do to them, or if you are hitting them at all. Now I'm bamboozled again because although inside there was a lever that I used to open and close the door, but I wonder if it did anything else. Doesn't feel like it did. That's weird. And the metro and crowded as fuck. It was really fun though. You moved there in 1998 and came back to the States in 2004. Wow, so you spent like 6 years there. 6 or 7 actually. That's actually that's actually quite a long time to be out of the country. I hope you did have fun and didn't find it too disorienting. Especially when you move to a place when everyone speaks a different language, the culture is completely different as well. And it can altogether end up being a very traumatic experience or a very good learning experience. So I can't pull this lever while I'm underwater, so I need to find another place to go, but let's go back for some quick breath of air. Quickly, 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 quickly. Okay, I'm back. Around 6 years, yeah. I felt like home very quickly. That's good to that's good to hear and good to know. Avoided cat, did you go through the water? I think I did. If you're talking to me, that is. I don't know where I'm going actually. Kind of just swimming. Seeing where I end up. I was before in the room that looked like a chess room, so I don't know what was up with that. But I don't know, I think I'm doing the right thing. I'm progressing. I feel like I'm progressing. Sam. You very... Whoa, let me just deal with this boy here. You said that your new school okay, let's say your new school has a lot of people from other countries. Because of that you were able to get to know culture from other places and also helped you to learn other languages. Your closest friend is also both from North America and British English. Your closest friend knows both languages, and also in a close relationship with a Japanese girl. She's strong though. She likes to go to the gym a lot, and that's good and very healthy, especially for young people. And what kind of school is that? Yeah, now I'm kinda curious as well. Sam. And I don't know how to say the name in English. Military school. I wouldn't really know about that, honestly. And it all becomes clear. Both sound hard and rewarding at the same time. I do hope you are having fun there, though. Okay. Because in the end, that is the most important part of. Whoa. What's going on here? What is this fun situation I find myself into? That's nice. That's relaxing. And I am finally in the tomb of the Hoken, whoever. And you heard a voice, Spoopy. That was my boyfriend. He told me he was going out to go and buy cigarettes, I think. Anyway. Also, Chandler, you did say that you spent like 6 years in Japan. Is that where your curiosity and love for languages comes from, or were you already always into learning new languages, or is that more recent of a thing? Do tell me all of your secrets, I wanna know them. Also, let's save because I have no earthly idea what I'm doing. Ah, you lifted this block, that's so I can now go through here. So what is up with this place? There's a magic pack in here and not much else. But now that I see that, I probably can use that block that kind of is floating to access some new place. Fun places. Hey, avoided cat is the tomb of Chihoken, but yeah, I guess that it can be the tomb of the whole can. Because my broken English I will say things that will sound like other things. And I missed the platform and I did get hit by an arrow, so that's fun. Let's get through it again. It's kind of funny, most people in there form some kind of group. You're in a group of 5 people, you, another Brazilian, your close friend, Japanese girl, and an Italian boy. That's a very colorful group of people. That's fun too. We always get the best grades in foreign languages class. I wonder why. There. And it didn't get me into languages at the time. I was a missionary. You were a missionary in California for 2 years, and that experience sparked your interest in the world. Then your memories of Japan helped fuel the fire of burning passion for learning languages, which I guess that is where your nickname comes from. If I were to go on a limb and guess. Also, Avoided Cat, did you play any of the Tomb Raider games beforehand? There we go. Okay, so I don't know if I can make this jump like this, but let's see. First I get here, and I won't be able to, because I'll fall straight into the blah blah blah. Let's do this differently. And now the tomb name sounds like that, no matter how I say it. Shit. Ow. So hurry for that. There we go. Wasn't so hard. So in any case, I'm in a tomb, so I guess I'll be doing some. Finally, I'll be doing some tomb raiding. And I don't know what's up with this place now. But apparently the game doesn't want me to keep going, so I have to go back down, find the thing that is in here, if there is a thing in here, pull the other thing, then go back and up, and around. Now hopefully now I can go. In fact, I can go really fast. Look at this. I wonder if I'm getting